Welcome one, welcome all, welcome to another exciting episode of Victory in the West. I am Bridger, and today, well, we're going to try the ahistorical track. We're going to pay the 50 credits, prestige, to rush the Apennines, and then we're going to see what we're going to do after that. Now, I did try doing this yesterday, and the game warned me that the British 8th is going to want to be able to use engineering level 2. And that the situation is going to be very difficult if they can't entrench. So we're going to try to take the game's advice here. But now we only have 70 to spend. And I pretty definitely want to spend some of it preparing for Overlord. Which I think means I don't think we'll need engineering right away in Overlord. Or maybe we will. There's a bunch of causeways and stuff, aren't there? Ugh. Let's buy engineering now. And then we'll see what the deal is at the next conference. We might buy the operations. Alright, but now we've got 20 left with which to spend. I wanted to get the Americans' 5th Army up to 10 range on their thing, but it didn't work out. What can we buy for 20? We could buy a sabotage, a bridge, or supply hub. That actually seems pretty useful, so let's take that. I never actually used the elite replacements from my previous one, because I'm not entirely sure how it works. Steps cost prestige, but units lose only 5 per step deployed. I'm guessing that lasts an entire scenario, and then you get it back at the next conference. Anyway, that's what we're going to be doing. So we're ready. Conference over. Let's rush for the Apennines. It was level 3 engineering for river crossing and assault crossing? Really? You want me to double spend on the British 8th? Ugh. Ugh. Alright, fine. We didn't save enough of our prestige for this. Alright, Northern Europe will have to just suck it up and wait. Breach Central Apennines will help us on future scenarios. Showing great operational skill and determination, the Allies have forced their way through the Gustav Line within a month. Panic-stricken, the OKW puts Field Marshal Albert Kesselring in direct command of the situation and scrapes together fresh reserves, including all available forces from the Balkans. Can the Allies break through the Apennines before these forces dig in? 10 turns. That's a long scenario. Compared to the last couple. So I want to check, because there was somebody yesterday that said that they did not see or could not see the stream. So I'm just going to open up my main YouTube channel and see if it's... Yeah, it says it's live now. So I'm not sure why Mental couldn't see it yesterday. But we're going to continue. Back to seeing the chat. There we go, just in case. Alright, the enemy is utterly routed, but Ultra indicates that powerful German reserves are en route. We must breach the Apennine Mountains before these forces can fortify the mountain passes. That's a good idea. To this end, AFHQ has released all reserves. Wow. They will arrive within mere days. Further success in Italy could see the Germans driven into the Alps. So, this is interesting. We've got forces advancing up both sides of Italy. I thought we were going to be rushing up only the one side, but so breach Central Apennines. That's our ultimate objective. But our main objective is this. These other ones should be easy enough, apparently, but that one will take us until turn 10 to get, potentially. So what are the things we have to get immediately? These two on the coast area here appear to be the main thing. Okay, I can see now why it wanted me to get the British upgraded, because, wow, they have quite a few problems in regards to rivers in their way. So they're going to need those river assault capabilities. So now, we unfortunately saved 0 prestige, so we can't buy any good force pool stuff. But let's see if we have any just sitting in reserve from a previous scenario. We do. Unfortunately, we don't have anything but an infantry. Ah. And there's no... Wait, are they over here? This is not it. This is Free French. I actually have steps for the Free French, but they're out of range. Because this stupid hex isn't under our control. Well, that's really annoying. I have 3 Free French steps. We could give it to just these guys, basically. That's too bad. Okay, what about... U.S. armor? We need U.S. infantry steps to go along with it. Ugh. Yeah, none of that works real well. What about the British? Do they have any better luck with reserves here? Yes, the Indian infantry. Those were regulars already, so the veterancy thing didn't really affect them. So we don't need to use that elite thing. These guys didn't lose any veterancy for that either. Okay, so we've given out all the reserves that we had. And now we need to figure out a plan. What do we know? We know they are being supplied down this main central rail line. And that can be our line of supply as well. There's a bridge here that's very important. And it looks like they blew... Yeah, they did blow the bridges there. We're across this bridge. That's pretty valuable. And we've got some fairly strong resistance here because these guys are veteran, but it's weak because they don't really have any steps. We could go up this road here. How's our supply situation? These guys are all out of supply. We've got to deploy a truck here, basically, in order to get them in supply. That'll also supply the advance up this road, which the infantry can conduct. Ideally, the armor can blast through here and cut these guys off. Alright. The HQ is in a pretty good position. After taking this hex, it will extend out to include these guys fairly easily as they go up the road here. The problem is... there's not going to be another good place for the HQ until we get to Viterbo. Then it can provide support up this flank and up this main road. So, yeah, I dearly wish I'd had the prestige in order to extend the U.S. 5th's range. Meanwhile, there's no reason for the British HQ to be this far back. I mean, we can put it right in Pescara. Casino. The bastards. That was so bad. Okay, I think we're ready. We don't have any other trucks, though. We have 2 trucks? That's it? That's kind of awful. And this supply dump definitely shouldn't be there. Oh, it can't be that much further forward for some reason. Why can't it be up in the city? I wonder. Oh, you can't put supply dumps in ruins or mountains, maybe? Is that a ruin? No, it's just a city. So why won't the supply dump go there? Huh. Well, I'll put it one step forward, because it's better than nothing. Or, if I take it away... Yeah, everybody's out of supply. Alright, so that's just going to sit there. We've got the extra supply there. These guys are going to need a truck. Like, they really desperately are going to need a truck. I can't believe we're supposed to do this with only 2 trucks. This is insane. I think we're going to have to take the truck away from the British and just have them rely on the rail supply here as they push. Hopefully there's not much resistance there. All right. How's the weather? Snowing, of course. Oof, they weren't kidding. This is going to be tough. Show me the same 3 tips every time. I'm going to turn that off. I was hoping to see something useful, but oh well. Okay. First thing I want to do is get these French in supply here. Probably. Engineers or special forces. Let's send the special forces up here. They shouldn't attack unless we get a good bombing. I'm not sure 100% what to do with these 2. But let's start by trying to knock these guys out, then we'll determine their plan of action. These guys can actually attack. I thought they'd need to use some CP, but no. The armor gets crushed when it tries to attack. The armor shift is not enough because they're just weak. Alright. 3 KIA. And they're still there? Oh, come on. And they're still putting up that much of a defense? These guys have a better shot attacking across a river than the armor does, because it doesn't have enough steps and no specialists. Alright. Now these guys can get to here. But do we want those guys to get to there instead? Yes, we do. Much better odds. Yeah, those mountain terrain cost them a lot. Unfortunately, our armor can't do much with its overrun. It's at the full extent of its movement range. Alright, but we did good there. We do need to take a look about repairing bridges right now, I believe. There aren't any bridges to repair. Oh, we got to take both sides of those other ones. Okay, I think it's the French, actually. Not the French, the British that have a bridge to repair over here. And, like, you can go across, but are you going to be out of supply? They might be, but it'll only be for 1 turn. No, actually, they'll be in supply somehow. I guess trucks can go 1 hex across a river. Probably not further than that, though. I'm going to send the engineers closest to the front here, actually. They're going to be ready to go right across the river. There's not much else I can do with these infantry. They're kind of stuck. I mean, they could have gotten to here, but that wouldn't have been super useful. Alright, so everybody over here is basically done. Now, is there anything else I can spend the CPs on over here? Transferring 1 step to another, that's a useful force pool allocation, but... What did we say? Do I have I have no steps over here for the British. We allocated all of them. For the Americans, we have a bunch of armor steps, right? We have a bunch of U.S. armor steps, and both of these are U.S. armor? That's a British armor. So it seems like we should be able to allocate that. Maybe you need 2 infantry? It should... UK armor and UK infantry. I should be able to assign that to these guys. Oh, they're out of range? How are they? Oh! These guys are actually part of the 8th. Damn. Well, that's okay, because we can't do much more than what we've got over here. It's only a single line up this damn thing. Maybe these guys meet up at Route 76 and get in behind Ancona to help them out. And that way they'd get back on their side. Most importantly, though, we have a ton of U.S. armor steps that we could deploy. What we need is 3 U.S. infantry steps to go with it. And to be honest, we have them. I just need to deconstruct them off of less useful forces. Do we want to do that? These guys are already weak. So let's... Oh, that's a UK unit. Son of a bitch. Well, we can make them less weak. All the Americans are at full strength, and I kind of want to keep them that way, but... I also want to buff this guy up. He's useless if he's only at 3 steps. I wish I also had priests to give him. So there are engineers here. That I could maybe make better use of elsewhere. We actually have a bunch of British infantry here. So of all this, we only have 1, 2, 3, 4 American units. They are all pretty good. So these have M10s on them. I'm going to pull 1 step off of this. Maybe 2 steps. We'll just use these guys as defensive forces. And maybe 1 step off of here. And then next turn we'll give 3 armored steps to this guy. That's the plan. Alright, but in the meantime, he can't even hit those guys without taking massive casualties. Alright, I think we can actually repair a bridge now. Excellent. This one's still down, which is unfortunate. Ooh, we can take Viterbo right now, which we definitely want to. Ah, you bastards. Let's bomb them. It's our only chance to get it real quick. Wow. Mission accomplished. And overrun. Oh, we can't get in there. These guys can. Can these guys do it? Nope. Okay, we got to put the weak units into Viterbo, unfortunately. But I'm hoping there's nobody here. Oh, we gained... No, these are things we already had. Never mind. I think we want to use this +1 per turn asset. We could damage an enemy supply hub. How useful would that be? Not useful yet. Let's do the theater asset thing for the bombers. Damn. Alright, if they'd done that, then the armor could have moved in and done some damage. But it's actually going to go this way. It's going to cut itself off if it does that, isn't it? See, we're advancing along a road, which is keeping us in supply, but that's not going to last forever. We're going to be out of supply real soon. I mean, these guys can't attack us, so it's good to get this guy up further. Oh, he's out of supply now. Son of a bitch. Now he's back in supply, because it comes from this road over here, because the trucks are coming up. Alright. If we get rid of the truck here, it puts lots of people out of supply. I just want to move it forward, but I'm not going to be able to do that. Damn it. I got to get all the British on the rail line, and then I can get rid of this truck and move it over. We are desperately in need of more trucks. Okay. Let's move everybody else. What can we do? We can try to get a couple people adjacent to Civitavecchia. And then we could probably do some kind of a... Oh, requires artillery active. We don't have any artillery active. Do we push? I don't think we do. Can't put anybody there because then they're going to be out of supply. The people in Viterbo are already out of supply. They're not going to recover that step that they got. Wow, we have to just go straight up these railroads. That's pretty much our only option. And we don't have any more trucks coming. And we have a ton more units coming. How are we supposed to do this? Even if we capture enemy supply depots, it doesn't give us trucks. Engineers are going to be needed to cross rivers. Let's bring them back here. Oof. Good news is we repaired this bridge before they could occupy the other side, so we might be able to sweep up and grab this supply situation. Alright, I think everybody's as far forward as they can get. We've got some prestige now. Let's keep building on it. Like, I'm having a hard time seeing how we're going to do this if the enemy doesn't have lots of reinforcements. Gulp. You see, if I go up here, I'm out of supply. That's really bad. All right, we're taking the British supply truck away. Wait. Why are they out of supply here? Why can't the supply continue up the railhead? Truck supply, not rail supply. Son of a bitch. Are you serious? Now we've got rail supply. I bet. Yeah, now we've got rail supply. I could have got rid of this truck last turn and had it ready for this turn. Oh, that's annoying. Alright. I'm going to send the engineers up to here because I expect an enemy force guarding that side. Wait, really? Nobody? Just a broken bridge. Yeah, I guess these guys are just coming in one by one. Meanwhile, what do we do over here? We can actually do some damage to these guys somehow. Oh my god! We lost a lot of... Oh, they lost a lot of troops. Jesus, I thought that was... Never mind. I mean, I've put myself out of supply because I'm a moron. But... Alright, we've taken the other side of that. Now we'll put him on the bridge, and that gets him back in supply. This guy's still out of supply, unfortunately, but we can do another bridge repair. That will help in the future, potentially, with regards to supply. These guys were out of supply last turn, so they kind of have to come back one step and get back in supply. I wish these guys could return back, but they're going to be stuck there and problematic. Oh, these guys can potentially be reinforced this turn, right? Yeah, they can. Now, I thought I had plenty... Huh. Anyway, the Free French Step should be deployable. Oh. Okay. Anyway. At least these guys have some more offensive power now. They can do a pinning attack. Yes, they can. Oof, this is going to be rough if we try this. Damn. Gonna send the engineers up this way. Not enough command points. So I think we're gonna move the army up to here. Which I hope will keep everybody... Yeah, that's pretty good. Now, these trucks actually probably aren't necessary either where they are anymore. Because we can move those two people back into supply. I guess we can't move them back in supply. Oh well, they're out of supply. Ooh, this might be a scenario I have to refight. I don't know if I can do it. I don't think we want to fight this. Definitely don't want to fight that. These guys are coming. They came back specifically so that they could get... these guys could move up there and provide a better defense of this city. Oh, they've got armored cars. Oh, and they can force a good attack here, actually. Huh. The armor can... It's already out of... Oh, it's in supply. It can keep moving up. Alright, so we captured another bridge before they could blow it. That's good. We now have all the bridges here taken care of. That one's been built. He's going to be out of supply. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. We don't have any air supply this time. Oh, we can do this. We got some supply to these guys. That's good. They're going to be out of supply again, but we can cut off those guys there. And next turn we'll be able to take them down and push up here. Livorno is part of the plan. And a group pushing up along the rail could do it. It's just that when they get here, if there's anything there, it's going to be a nightmare. All right, well, we're going to have 2 trucks next turn that we can distribute however we need to. Oh, I forgot we've got more stuff coming in. Lots more stuff, apparently. I can barely keep what... I need trucks. Can you give me trucks? Why not trucks? Alright, so this is part of the U.S. 5th. And it's a South African Armored Division. Canadian Armored. Free French. Free French Mountaineers. And then down here we gain Canadian Armored. These are all pretty strong forces, I gotta say. Unfortunately, this one is only 3 steps. Do I send that one up this coast so that they have some speed with which to get behind the enemy, I think? Or do I send the stronger one, or both? Yeah, see, anything that is on clear terrain within 1 hex of a rail is good. It can get supply. But anything that's not on clear terrain, or further than 1 hex from a railhead, so that means a lot of these are going to be okay. But when we get here, if we need to kill the thing here, we've only got a single attack to do it with. It's going to be a problem. I think we're going to let the armor get up to here. Because the priests, if we're talking about speed, the priests can reconstitute. They don't lose their suppression during a turn. Oh. I did not see that coming. Yep, that put all those guys out of supply. You sons of bitches. At least they didn't blow the bridge. So these guys can move up to here. And then this guy can take this and puts them both back in supply. There we go. Captured enemy supplies. And we can actually get up to a bridge here which would allow, theoretically, can we reach that with... Yes, we can. Ooh, we can rebuild that bridge, because they are not on the other side. Unfortunately, we're going to need a truck up in that direction, that's for sure. Let's wait and see where the best option will bring us. I think this guy backs off, because he is weakened from being out of supply, and they're not even very... They're regulars. That would allow these guys to move forward. These guys could do some suppressive fire. Ooh, they got lucky. Now we can do a strong attack. Overrun. Fantastic. Ooh. We got some prisoners. Oh, we can't quite get to here. Damn. That would have been fantastic. Now, these guys are just going to die. We're going to use our not very experienced South African armored unit to do the damage. So that gets a lot of XP. Oh, man, we can't quite get to the other side of that bridge, but we are moving real fast. Okay, I can confirm that I'm right about keeping these guys on adjacent paths. The engineers I want to keep up this way too. These guys, I'm actually kind of just thinking about moving them up to provide flanking support, just defensive support. Now we're in a situation, however, where I'm pretty sure we're going to have problems with this army. Why can't I deploy U.S. armor with U.S. infantry onto, like, this U.S. armored unit? It can have 6 steps. It was out of supply, is that why? Maybe. Oh, damn it. I didn't mean to do that. Can't undo it. Son of a bitch, they're going to be out of supply, aren't they? I didn't mean to move them there. Good news is they're attached to the British 8th, and that isn't going to need people for a while. Oh, but we found an enemy, didn't we? Our armor is very strong, however. The New Zealand armored knows what to do. Do we bomb it first just to make sure? I think so. Now we'll definitely avoid counterattack. Get a little further up the road. Aw, enemies, get them. Breached their defenses. Yes, we can get a little further up the road. And get some prisoners. Take a little more territory. Alright. Now we gotta figure out how... These guys are all okay on supply here. Everybody over here is in supply, so we don't have to worry about putting a truck there. Do we go further forward, take more? I think we do. Oh, can we undo that? No, we want these guys to go forward. Oh, no, if you take territory... Now these guys could technically go there. Okay. can't quite get to that HQ. They're going to have to move it, though. Yeah, that bridge is out, so we can't cross it unless we started next to it. Okay. Let's lock everybody in. Oh, I forgot we have these guys. I think we send them up the middle. Because I'm not sure that this side is going to have a lot of flanking opportunities. But maybe we need to protect our flank on this side. So let's send them up that. Alright. Oh, we missed taking that by turn 2? Ah, that's too bad. It would have just been some extra prestige, but it would have been nice. Okay, now we got to put our trucks out. Who's out of supply? Not a lot of people, actually. Nobody's out of supply. Everybody's on the roads. This paved road is actually bringing real supply sources all the way down. Seems like. Oh, no, it's not. Okay. So I can do this, which would supply the forces trying to take Route 76 by turn 10, which we're actually probably going to do unless there's somebody actually there defending it. This armor's going to row right over there. Can these guys get? No. I think the armor needs to stay here so they can't come across. Or do we just do this? I think we do this. We found an enemy. Guarding that stupid pass. Arg. Okay. Anyway. We're talking about fixing the supply situation over there by dropping this. And then we can fix the supply situation over here. This seems like the right place. No. Should actually be here. Yeah. That gives us a lot more flexibility to go up this road. This railhead is going to have its own, supply automatically, no problem. But this is the road that needs the help. Okay. Now, is everybody in supply? Looks like it. No diamonds. Excellent. So we're probably going to get Route 76. We're going to try for it. These special forces might be able to knock them out of the mountains. And if we can, then the British Armored can come rejoin its actual HQ. And these guys can continue flanking on the side here. All right. Let's do it. Oh, more units. All right. Where are these guys going to go? Oh, I did forget that we had air attacks. Who do we use them on? We can use them on those guys by the coast. No matter which way we look at it, it's -1. This veteran armor is probably the most important to knock out. I mean, it's probably coming back next turn. But you never know. These guys aren't defending a bridge. Oops, I don't want to use that. Nope, nope, nope. I want to use the thing that comes back every turn. Damn. Alright, well, we tried. Ooh. Damn it, they secured their HQ there. Uh-oh. And we crashed. I clicked while it was still processing the turn. Damn it. I hope it's saved right before we... I don't want to redo that previous turn. Yes, it looked like it's saved. Oh, we're at the beginning. Okay. Okay. 1-1, because these are regulars. They're not experienced, and they're going up against elite guys. These guys in the damn mountains are going to be a huge pain. We've got special forces and artillery that could help. I'm guessing bombing that is going to be not very likely. Yeah. So we're going to move the priests here. And then we'll try shelling them. I kind of want to do this. Yeah, this is actually a better option. Clear the way. These guys can actually come here. What I want to do is get them in the mountains next to them. Then they can shell them while the priest does some other stuff too. Alright, Arezzo is probably in our grasp here. We're so close. Oh, we found an enemy. So we did get up that huge chunk of the way. We're going to need some infantry to guard the... they're going to counterattack here, aren't they? Let's back off a little bit. I don't want to give them an easy way. Capture a little bit more territory. Come back here. I'm going to bomb these guys, I think. Ugh. That was awful. Oh, you bastards. You went and moved? We actually are going to need some of these infantry, aren't we? Now, what do we know happening here? Nothing? Really? Huh. They're gonna be out of supply, but that's okay. Let's guard this angle. Because the first turn they're out of supply, the only thing that happens is they don't get their steps refreshed. We captured 2 bridges doing that. And we've cut off supply. No, not quite. With our own supply, it's like the trucks are going to force us to stall all the time. Now, what's going on this side? We didn't actually do anything here. Crushed. They didn't even get any prisoners. We got elite guys to secure this. Can they get it to the other side? They can! Oh, no, they can't. Luckily, we've got engineers. Hit them. You know what we're going to need to do is bring the British HQ up. Just checking. So let's move it to here. What is this supplying? How is that supplying anything? It's coming off this railhead. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. It's definitely supplying these guys in Route 76. So I'm a little concerned about the HQ here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need these guys to be able to do an artillery attack from here. Everybody here is out of range of the HQ already. Nothing for that. Can't do anything. Oh, hey, we can give them an extra step. Excellent. That's one of the things we were looking to do. No free French infantry. Okay. But now we're going to move this HQ. And I think that seems like a good place, because now it can still support this over here. And it'll support the main thrust through the center here to Arezzo. These guys are going to be on their own, but it looks like they're okay. If they can get over here and link up, everything's good. Arezzo is by turn 6, so we got 2 more turns after this to get to Arezzo. We've made some pretty good progress. You know what? Let's start. Let's stay there. These guys can maybe try to get up into the mountains there, and so we can put pressure on them from 3 sides. These guys foolishly walked into the mountains because I messed up. Alright, that's everybody for the turn. We've got a couple people out of supply. The good news is they're not going to lose any steps as a result. It's only their first turn. Same for these guys. We put them out of supply strategically. Strategic lack of supply. What could go wrong? Oh, they blew some bridges. Oh, he snuck out. Alright. So these guys were out of supply, but they'll be back in supply in a hot second. Problem is, they blew that damned bridge. It's going to be real hard to get to Arezzo with those guys sitting in the damn way. Ah! This truck is going to have to move up. No question. Who are we going to bomb? Ghostbusters. Hey, they didn't blow that bridge. Why didn't they blow that bridge? Couldn't get them to retreat. Damn it. Now that holds the whole thing up. Why can't they? Seriously? The armor can't go through the mountains. Son of a bitch. green. I don't understand why these guys can't make it over there. You've barely moved. Alright, well, whatever. There's a 50% chance they retreat to a set-piece attack? They have a no retreat. Okay. If I'm lucky, their supply is disrupted. There's like a 10% chance they won't get those steps back. Ooh, these guys can actually come through and do some damage. Get to a rezo. Oh, they leveled up. We lost a step there, though. Yikes. But, oh, so close. We can finish these guys off. That'll let us build the bridge over here. Somehow. How are these guys able to... Oh, they go around. Man, can they get to Firenze? And completely screw the enemy's supplies? At Arezzo? They can. We don't need that other bridge. Do you think there's something guarding Firenze? There's not. There's not! So now, I think we'll have range to repair that bridge. Yes. I don't think we should send the weak guys out front like that. Just to avoid the border corps. I'll have these guys keep pushing up to Livorno. That's the last target we need over here. This is going to be the hard one. And so is this. But we're actually making really good time up the center. So... how are these people in supply? Oh, really? They're coming over down the back hill here. They've got this. Ooh, I remember I have a thing that disrupts supply. Oh. But it says destroy bridge or remove 2 trucks from any supply hub. Why can't I use it to remove the 2 trucks from this supply hub? I can only use it for ones I see, I guess. That's not worth it. We won't spend it. I guess it makes sense. You'd have to... Oh. Oh. We could blow all their supply. I mean, they could just repair it, right? But for 1 turn, no supply gets down here. Which means these guys don't get replacements. These guys, the prisoners don't... maybe they do something. I don't know. It means these guys don't get replacements. That's the other key. Okay. Oh, so we've got a problem here, huh? Not enough command points for any of those things. We don't have the bombers. Damn. I don't think we need to waste our units this way. Those guys are going to be out of supply. So could we suppress them? Oh, okay. Oh, no. Oh, good. Okay. I was worried these guys could walk back here and cut off whatever supply we do have going on. All right, now, the trucks down here, they're still supplying all these infantry. And these trucks are still supplying these guys. I don't think I can move the trucks this turn, but I feel like I've got to. Yeah, I've got to move this truck. I've got to have the flexibility next turn to actually put things back in supply. So these infantry are going to be out of supply here. And that's okay. It's not great. Because they're not going to get their artillery back, which means they can't do any kind of suppression of these guys. But these guys are also going to be completely surrounded and out of supply themselves. So I don't have to attack these guys. I can just surround them until they die. And I can trade out the infantry that's surrounding them so that they get back in supply. Like, these guys are going to go in supply. These guys are, let's see, can they get over? They're going to go around here so they can get around behind these guys if they try to come this way. In fact, they're probably going to cut this off. So these guys can come deal with them if they do, and they'll be in supply for that purpose. All right, who hasn't moved? Those guys are done. Done. Oh, okay. There we go. These guys aren't going to see any action. Can they move anywhere further? They could go further. They're going to be out of supply anyway. Do they go, like, try to get to this already? I guess so. I really hope there's nothing over here. I've just completely blocked any kind of escape route for this armor. But that's okay. Alright, so we're on track to take Route 76. Those guys are not recovering their steps, so they can be attacked next turn more easily. Alright, that's it. Let's see what we get. They repaired the bridge that I knocked out. Okay. So those guys were all out of supply for one turn. How do you not get to there? There's a road! For Pete's sake! I'm not understanding that. Anyway. I'm going to use the bomber on Ankara here. Ancona, sorry. Ugh. Useless. Yep, they got a step. Damn it. Oh! We got an upgrade. That's good. We don't really need no retreat. Specializing in a set-piece attack would make the U.S. 5th able to do more of them. Sure. Oh, we can't get in there? Damn it, they've got reinforcements coming. Oh, we're so close! Son of a bitch. Alright. Right? It's pretty imperative. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, are they ready for us? Alright, so we overran their operations. Now they're definitely going to be out of supply. There we go. Okay. They were out of supply last turn thanks to our blowing the bridge. Now they're going to be out of supply this turn, which means they're going to take some suppression. And next turn we can hit them with 3 and we'll be good. Now up here... Why can't you go through the Garam Mountains? There's a road! Well, let's open up supply back in this direction if we can. Damn. Okay. I want the armor to come down here and open up this railway all the way around. Because we need the infantry to push on through. Apparently. There's no way these guys can go. That'll get them supply back. So I think what we desperately need is infantry to go take this area. What turn is it? It's 6 of 10. We've got time. It's just going to take so long. Oh, why did I do that? Son of a bitch. I didn't mean to do that. There we go. All right, these guys, can they get back in supply? No. Unless we put some trucks up here. Let's see about what happens if we put a truck here. They can get back in supply. So now everybody is going to be in supply except for these guys who can get themselves in supply by going there. How's the British doing here? Nobody to redistribute here. Okay. Everybody's got... Can these guys now... Ah, they can get in supply there. Just barely. The trucks can almost reach them. definitely don't want that attack. That armor's going to probably stay right there. Don't want that attack either. I think it's the city that's given them the big shifts and their veterancy. And, wow, they've just got a lot of defensive power there for some reason. It's 15. Oh, these guys just have poor offensive power also. Like, these guys have great offensive power, but armor in cities is very bad. It gives 3 negative shifts to it, to the combat odds. So maybe I should think about that before sending my armor to attack Ancona, The good news is they are out of supply. Bad news is we can't really do any... We gotta have them by turn 9. We'll have them by turn 9. I hope to have them by turn 8. Oh, they reoccupied it. You sons of bitches. That mountain pass. I think we have to have that by next turn. This turn? No, turn 10. Okay. So the good news is... There we go. These guys missed out on their supply. Ugh. That's annoying. So 12, 9, and 10. Or... Can these guys move up there? They can. 18. These guys are a different army. Ugh. Well, let's... I think they're out of supply? No, they have supply from up there. I took the trucks and I thought we had them, but... Now, how much does set piece attack cost us? Cost us 2. We'll try a couple of them and see if we get... I don't know what that sound is, the squealing. What does a feint attack cost? It's going to accomplish the same thing, and it's actually more expensive. No better, no worse. Alright, these guys are screwed because they've been out of supply for a while. The British could specialize in river crossings for free. I like that. I'm going to try bombing Arezzo again. Damn! We're getting very unlucky there. Alright, well, it's cut off now. So that's good. And, I said Rezo, I meant Ancona. Here we've got no ability to... Oh, we could do artillery. It had no effect! Ugh! Send the infantry in. There we go. Now we've linked up, and we can get supply to this armor here. All right. Now, go from here? We need infantry to get up to breach the central Apennines. That's what we need, because apparently armor can't do it. There we go. That's been taken care of, and those guys are veterans now. That's great. Somehow these guys can actually make it all the way up here. All right. Meanwhile, this is still giant pain in the ass. So I gotta leave this truck here. Otherwise, these guys don't get their steps back. But we need to move these trucks up to here, basically. So we got to do that right now. Yep, somebody's going to be out of supply, but you know what? Them's the breaks. You can do this and get back in supply. Maybe the armor can go through this pass? It doesn't seem like it. They can travel through mountains via roads, but they can't end in there. So that's the problem. But they should be able to take this road and end here, unless there's an enemy there, and that's why it's becoming a problem. I don't know. Those guys are going to be out of supply, but they'll land on rail next time, and we'll give them some trucks. I guess they go up one space. All right. We took Arezzo by the turn we needed to take it. Ancana's going to fall. Livorno's going to fall. Rimini is... We have 8, 9, and 10 to do. And same thing for breaching the central Apennines and Route 76. 3 more turns. Route 76 got reinforced. God damn. And they're digging in? Oh, it's a nightmare to take that. Let's try bombing it. Damn, we got him a little bit. Oh, we got it! Haha, we forced him to retreat. So we get one of these free things, huh? Or no, it's just popping that up for some reason. Gulp. Wow, that took forever. The truck there now puts these guys back in supply. Okay, so they've got some heavy defenses here now along this stupid bridge line. We don't need to attack Ancana this turn. Maybe the British can give us some special help. Huh. Why can't these guys gain the advantage? I wonder why. Anyway, they still have a decent shot at hurting this armor. Here's the problem. You know what? We can do some suppression. Hey, Okay, mission accomplished. We can actually get our armor over there. The real armor. Over there. Something, something, over there. Alright. These guys kind of have to move here to get back in supply. Let's put these guys here because they can actually do an attack across a river. They can't move across the river, but they can do the attack across it. Ooh, these guys can make it there. I don't know if we want to make it there, though. That would kind of leave us exposed and probably out of supply. These guys are out of supply because we don't have Ancana. Damn it. Yeah, those guys are going to be in real big trouble, actually. Now that I look at it, they're probably going to take a lot of losses. So now that we've taken Route 76, do we need this supply depot? We didn't have to hold it, we just had to take it. I think we don't need it anymore. We're going to move it somewhere else. To assist with the war effort. Still can't get in there with the armor. Not at all. There's got to be some defender or something there. Alright, and we're going to put down a truck right here. That will give us supply up into the central Apennines. These guys are regulars. They could use the experience. There we go. Okay. Livorno captured. And Kana gonna fall probably next turn. Just gonna use this guy to make sure no reinforcements come in from that direction, I guess. Alright, we've got at least some infantry ready to go up into the mountains and breach the central Apennines. This armor can't go up this road either. Really? What is the major malfunction? The infantry can't even go up the road. Oh, because there's enemy prisoners there. So it increases the... Well, that's annoying. These guys could try sneaking around over here. Yeah, we could put a supply dump here. That might work. These guys could come north to flank around and get the supplies from there. These guys probably shouldn't stay there. They're going to go back to get back in supply. Just hold this, I guess. I mean, it would be pretty awful if the enemy suddenly had amphibious invasions for no apparent reason. I think these guys just gotta get out of the way. Let the infantry deal with this, please. The armor's done. Until further notice. Can we get any extra steps here? We can. Excellent. That makes them a lot more valuable. Oh, we gotta bring the US 5th up. I think here's probably a good spot. Oh, is that a... Yeah. That's a broken bridge, but we just used up all of our stuff. Damn it. Oh well. Let's go turn 9. Rimini's looking real hard. They're fortifying. Damn it, those bastards. Huh. Nobody lost supply, huh? Alright. Can we actually get up here now, please? Damn you. You've got another tiny little window here. Oh, we can actually get up there, because they're weak. That's good. Alright, well, we'll reach the Central Apennines real soon, but how are we... If we break this, can we get to Rimini with some armor? Maybe. Oh, yeah, we can. He's even in supply. Good job, mate. In fact, we can't move it further up this road. I wonder why. Because it's in the mountains, probably. Ugh. So maybe we just give one more truck to this and make sure that the sweep around the back is in supply. Jesus, only the one? I need you to die! There we go. Now everybody's back in supply. I need you to die. Ooh, we could kind of trap these guys up against the river. Ugh, I'd love to grab that gap right there, but I can't do it. Can't do this either. Just attacking. These guys can get back in supply. These guys can't really. So we better move them because they're going to start losing steps soon. Repair this bridge. They're going to be out of supply for a while, unfortunately. The armor here is going to wait, and if we can get back over the river here, maybe that'll help. But all the hopes and dreams are pinned on this. I think they've got all their forces defending here, and this is going to fall, and we're going to be able to get into Rimini. That's what we're counting on at this point. Hang on, you still have a turn to take? Damn. Yeah, we forced him to retreat in the correct direction. Excellent. Just cuz. Just cuz. Those guys can't move anywhere. That's gonna help. All right. Let's see what happens. Do we move the U.S. HQ up? I think we do. I can at least get a little bit closer to this breach around the back. British HQ, same thing, I think. Not that it was in a bad state to begin with, but... And we've been probably in terrible weather this whole time. Damn you! Oh, you bastards just made it impossible. We're not going to be able to get Rimini in time. Oops, I need to click this. Oh. Wait, why does it stop here? Why isn't it going through? Oh. Now the road is clear. It's still stopping? It has to stay along a... How do we repair this damn bridge, then? Now this armor can't make it up the road? What are you talking about? Okay, if we take Ravenna, then Rimini becomes easier, but... Son of a bitch. I mean, there's only one person to attack here. They've all retreated. And they're going to be out of supply, too. But not that that matters. Because the American HQ... What the hell's the point of a road if it doesn't help our guys move faster? It must be the weather. But I don't understand why the HQ can't travel up this road. It must be the weather. Mountain passes and snow block the movement of supply trucks or something. So we can never repair this bridge. Unless we come from the other side. Well, this is very disappointing. I'm not sure if there's any... It's the British got held up at Ancona, and they couldn't do it. Alright, well, let's see what happens. I think I just get penalized in score by not taking it in time. But I might just fail outright, I'm not sure. I don't think I can get anybody any closer. Nope, that's as good as we can go. And if the US HQ cannot extend over here, along that road. I guess paved roads it can extend across, but not those roads. So it's up to the British, or the game's over. We'll see. Yep. Damn. Allied defeat. We'll have to do it again. I'm not sure how the British could have gone faster up that side, though. They got stopped a couple of times. All right, well, that's the end for today. I think maybe if we'd broken through... The lack of trucks is such a problem. Now, if we restart the scenario, do we... There'll be a small score penalty. Well, I mean, that's the only option I'm given, right? I can't go anywhere else. So, yeah, we got to restart the scenario. Yeah, we get back to 0 prestige. All right, well, we'll try it again tomorrow, perhaps. We'll see what we can do with the British to make that go differently. If I had just one more truck, the whole thing would be so much easier. But, well, we learned some things that we can do a little better, I think. All right, thanks for watching, everybody. We will see you next time.